Kenneth Murphy has been in the hospital since Christmas.
So how's your breathing today? A little better?
You've been here since Christmas?
Yeah. The coronavirus severely damaging his 73-year-old lungs. This BiPAP machine being used to help him breathe so his lungs can heal and keep him off of a ventilator.
He's had as much therapy as we can give him, and yet he's still reliant on a BiPAP machine.
For Dr. Frank Coletta, this sight is all too familiar. Back in April, he witnessed the worst of it.
Rapid response, F3.
Mount Sinai, South Nassau was a war zone, packed with nearly 500 patients in a space that's meant for about 350. Those with COVID and those without, all needing help. The hospital more than tripled the number of ventilators from 40 to nearly 130. But many lost the battle with COVID, including 4 staff members here at Mount Sinai.
This is the COVID unit.
This emergency COVID unit, once shut down, has now reopened. It's the reality as COVID cases spike.
This floor can hold up to 38 patients. We are at capacity.
Officials say many Long Islanders ignored warning signs against holiday gatherings, triggering a second wave.
Your name and date of birth?
In order to see what it's like now,
Here we go. 1, 2, 3.
our crew had to get tested and suit up with the proper PPE.
Move your head. Okay. Spraying, move your head up and down and back and forth.
N95 masks
Feel all around to make sure there's no leaks.
and other PPE. A daily routine for each staff member interacting with COVID patients.
What were you guys doing when there was a shortage of these masks?
So we use them longer. Maybe we changed them every 3 days. We kept them in, paper bag.
At the start of the year, there were 4 active COVID units, including 1 ICU COVID unit. By early February, that number was down to 2 active units.
What we're doing is distancing and using masks has helped a lot because the amount of viral particles that are getting into the upper airway is much less.
Big changes from last spring include the ability to give every patient a mask, a PCR test, and an antiviral treatment.
You know, there are people walking around the community who have antibodies already, and so they're not getting sick.
Other improved practices include efficient drive-through COVID testing and a new antibody infusion treatment. Dr. Coletta urges those with COVID symptoms to get treated and tested right away for a higher chance of survival.
It's much more difficult to reverse the lung impairment. And so we see this where they linger here for quite a long period of time.
COVID patients like Kenneth, fighting to survive.
I don't know what's going on with the breathing and stuff like that.
The Valley Stream man, also a decorated Vietnam veteran who received a Silver Star and multiple Purple Hearts. He fought for his country, and now he's fighting for his own life, hoping to get back home to see his 4-year-old grandson.
What's his name?
Joseph.
While the hospital battles a second wave, Kenneth and so many others are fighting their own battle with COVID, a fight he's hoping others don't have to endure.
Something stupid. Well, that, do what they tell you.